Interesting question I got asked. If you swapped um Allen Iverson '01 to the Sixers in '83, and you put the '83 version of Dr. J, who does better? What do I think? It's an interesting question. Interesting. Dr. J Moses Malone tagged up the 444. Dr. J was in one of his last great seasons. Um, Iverson had an MVP year in '01, led the Sixers to the finals, won the first game against the Lakers, the only team to win a postseason game against the Lakers that year in their back to back year. Um, if I swapped them, who do I think comes out better? Hmm. On the style of play, I'm gonna say Dr. J. Iverson was tough, ferocious, hit the hole, everything like that. But I don't know how he would have done against Magic, um, Cooper Worthy, Kareem in the perimeter. I mean, that Moses Malone led team, you had to play at a certain level inside out to beat that Laker team. I don't know if Iverson would have not, because he almost got swept by the Lakers. And this is against that Sixers team is one of the greatest postseason run teams, and that Lakers team was one of the greatest postseason run teams. So if I swap spots, who comes out better? Well, Dr. J would have had to go against Shaq and Kobe peak and prime. Depends on what the personnel. Hmm. I still got to give Dr. J an edge because Iverson's thing was so raw that it would have to catch you off guard, and I don't know. And I know Pat Riley would have devised a plan to put traps on him. I don't know what Phil Jackson could have done with Dr. J at that time. I don't know. If we're taking them both in totality and we swap them, who has a better chance of stealing the series if we was to swap them? If Iverson would Iverson been as good as Dr. J was on that '83 team, and how Dr. J would have been when the situation? I think Dr. J style moved better. I do. I do. I don't know if Iverson going back in time how he would have worked because Cats was trapping you and strips and everything, and you're gonna have Michael Cooper and stuff coming at you. It's gonna be Tyronn Lue and Derek Fisher and them. They're gonna put pressure on you. They're gonna pressure the rock. I don't know if you get that level of green light without them putting some pressure on you. Dr. J going up against with Kobe and the likes and Rick Fox and that would have been interesting. But even in that format where the three ball was more prevalent, you had you had some move because Philly was actually close in a couple of those games. Take Shaq aside, Ori hit a couple big shots. I want to say he came up big in Game 4. Ori hit a big shot from Philly. So the Shaq act factor was really was the big difference in that where he's just wearing them turkeys out. Kobe did good too, but Dr. J with that cast, I think, and you put Iverson with Moses Malone, he gonna have to understand about giving up that rock. So I don't know how that would have looked, but it's an interesting odd question because sometimes when we talking about the past and the present, how we mix and match, I don't know, but I think Dr. J would have made that series a little more interesting against the Lakers. I do, I do, I do. I don't know if Iverson could have done anything more than what they did because they only lost one. Only lost one playoff game. But it's an interesting question. But anyway, tell me what you think. If we was to switch Iverson to that Sixers '83 team, do they win the whole thing with him and Moses and Bobby Jones in them? And if you brought Dr. J to the Sixers with Larry Brown in '01 against those Lakers with Shaq and Kobe and Phil, do those Sixers only win one game? How does that series look different if you were to flip flop them both? I think you get more out of Dr. J. I just think you give it more totality. But you tell me what you think. Please hit like, subscribe, welcome thoughts, comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands. Keep your mind clear. Watch out for another. Share it if you like. Hit that membership because when you do requests like this come true, stay safe, stay blessed, stay woke, stay free. I'm out one time. Peace.